Have you ever been broke before? So if you could have coffee with your younger self, what would you say to yourself? What is the most amount of money that you've made in a single year? What is the most amount of money that you've ever lost?
Hi guys, last week I was going for a Sing Saver event and then I had a stroke of genius. I was like, what if I brought my microphone there and then I just asked some content creators questions about money to just learn from them lah, right? And then I was like, oh no, will they allow me to interview them? And turns out I managed to interview about 4 of them. Actually, I interviewed 5, but then one had audio issues, so I can't use that video. Anywho, I got like 4 content creators who are really established in their different niches, and I was just really interested in how much money they make, how much money they have ever lost, have they ever been broke before, what's their biggest purchase. I even asked them what would be your biggest advice if you met your younger self for coffee. I thought that was a brilliant question, but anyway, it was inspired by TikTok obviously. I just hope you guys enjoy this video and let me know if I should do future content like that, cause I don't know, I think it's quite fun and I really like to interview people. I don't like to talk. No, actually I do like to talk. Okay, but okay, anyway.
Hi,
Hello.
how much do you make in a single year?
I pay myself 5K a month, so that's 60K a year.
How much do you save in a single year?
How much do I save in a single year? I couldn't count. Probably like around 60K or so.
What is your biggest purchase?
Biggest purchase has to be my apartment. Yeah, so that's like HDB for all of you who are living in public housing of Singapore.
Have you ever been broke before?
I've been broke my whole childhood, which is why when I grew up, I wanted to make as much money as I can. And even start a YouTube channel to talk about how to make more money for other people, and that's Honey Money SG.
Why do you move to Malaysia?
I moved to Malaysia mainly for cost concerns and also a lifestyle change. And also I was waiting for my flat to be completed. So while you're waiting, you want to explore some new places, you can try to be a digital nomad, and that's what I did.
Do you want to retire in Malaysia?
Yeah, I would if I want to. Yeah, I mean, I could choose where I want to retire. But right now, because I'm not in the phase of retiring, but Malaysia is indeed a very good place to retire.
Are you going to buy a house in Malaysia?
Probably not lah. I still think Singapore property is better. Don't invest overseas property.
Thank you, thank you. Excuse me. Hi.
Hi.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a full-time content creator.
And how much do you make in a year?
Well, that really depends on how much I work and how many campaigns I can do.
And is this your full-time hustle?
It is my full-time job, yeah.
Where are you from?
Yes, I'm from Switzerland. I moved here 2 years ago, and yeah, I'm not planning to leave anytime soon. It has become my happy place.
And what do you usually create content about?
I create everything around Singapore, so Singapore tips, where to eat, what to do. On YouTube, I share about my expat life and like what things do you need to know before moving to Singapore, Singapore tips, tourist traps, travel itineraries, everything around Singapore.
So if you could have coffee with your younger self, what would you say to yourself?
Everything happens for a reason, because let me tell you, when I came first to Singapore, I have a master's degree in political science and I wanted to find a job in this industry in Singapore. And I wrote over 65 applications and I could not find a job, not even interviews. And I was super, super frustrated. So then I started content creation, and if I had gotten one single job, I would have never started my Instagram account, which now is my full-time job and my dream job. So I'm really grateful that all these doors have been closed or stayed closed, so it opened a new one. So everything happens for a reason.
Wow, thank you. What is your name?
My name is JB Wong.
And what do you do?
I host a lot and I do social media for a few clients.
Is that what you do for a living?
Yes, so 3 jobs actually, my own social media platform, and then for clients, and last but not least, hosting. I love it.
What is the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
Most money in a year. Wow, this one, 5 figures, 6 figures.
What is the most amount of money you've made in a single deal?
Single deal. Mine is hosting, right? So I think like 5 figures. 5 figures, yes. Yeah.
And how do you manage your money?
Okay, that's a funny thing, right? Because last time I lost a lot of money. You know, I put into stocks and bonds, then I go and leverage. In the bonds, no, I put into stocks, then I go and leverage. Then, you know, the hit stop loss a few times. So I really lost 100K. Wow. Yeah, so I said this was a very, very painful story. So from there, actually, that's why I actually came to know a lot of friends in the finance industry. So like right now, a lot of money actually put into chocolate finance. So it's only 3.3%. A lot of money into Marybank also. So like that's at least like a 6 figure each lah. Yeah, so it's a lot of money I put there because I'm very, very risk adverse now. Yeah, then I think only like 5% goes into S&P 500. So it's very little lah. Yeah, so for me, I think my biggest investment is really myself because that's why I can really trust that I can earn the money. Yeah, so I think investing in yourself is the most important thing.
Have you ever been broke before?
Yes lah, I lost income twice, you know. Yeah, so the 100K I told you all, I lost it twice. So last time was that was the first time that I really had $0 in my bank because I put everything into stocks ma. The second time was also when I left my previous job, I had to pay off my bond. Yeah, so that was another 100K plus gone. Yeah, so but I'm thinking about life is very short, you know. You just wanna work hard, then be happy what you do. So I'm very happy now with what I'm doing.
Okay, so what is the best advice you would give to yourself if you met your younger self for coffee?
I honestly think, right, you need to know there's a reason why you are unique. So last time, for my case also, I like to smile. A lot of people say I laugh, I smile too wide. Like this is my usual smile. People say I smile too wide. So I think, like a lot of people say that, my mom also. In the end, this was the smile that got me all my clients, all my gigs. So I think really, really need to know what is your biggest strength. Even when people tell you no, you need to know that that is what makes you happy. And when people see around you are happy, that's the biggest thing. Like, you've done your part. Then that's where you just carry on going forward. Do the best you can do. I think people will benefit from that. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem. Thank you so much, too.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, we are the Weeblings. We are siblings on a journey to $1 million.
How much do you make in a single year?
About $100,000.
What is your biggest advice if you met your younger self for coffee?
When it comes to work and building skills, maybe focus a bit more on one thing and then become an expert at that first before moving on to something else.
God, that sounds so wise. If you're gonna start investing, you should start to invest as early as you can. I think that's like, because if I could, I wish I would have started early. I feel like I started early, but earlier would always be better.
Such a lame answer.
What is the most amount of money that you've ever lost?
I think like $30,000. Yeah, I think $30,000 in one shot.
From doing what?
Trading. Crypto.
Not very much. I don't think I've lost very much. $2,000 from Luna.
It's also crypto.
Yeah, also crypto. I think it's only 2,000, right? As the Weeblings, we lost like 30 plus, I think, right?
Okay, so here's the thing, like, because we started off, then we like doubled, tripled our money, then we lost all of it.
Initial capital was not 30,000, but we made 30,000 from the initial investment and then we lost all of it. So I don't really know what how much initial investment was how much.
Yeah, about 5 to 10. Like we about triple about there.
Have you ever been broke before?
No.
You
have never been broke before.
But the thing is, like, as a student, like, would that be considered broke? Because you never really work, right? So
No, but your parents give you money, what?
yeah,
allowance.
But then you feel broke there because like you finish the allowance, you're like, oh, then I got no money. Then you're broke, right? But that's a student, so like it's not really counted.
That's because you misuse your allowance, not because you're actually broke.
Yeah, but that's why I'm broke because I got no money left.
Well, I'm in the midst of a siblings
My advice to my younger self: get rid of your siblings.
I hope that you guys enjoyed this video interview, even though it's a bit rubs kebabs, but it's okay. Done is better than perfect. Please leave comments of any questions that you want to know about content creators or influencers that I meet at influencer events. And I think it's kind of cool to talk to them and ask them about their own journey, So yeah, leave a comment and let me know, and like and subscribe if you want lah. Okay, thanks, bye.